Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this channel I create video around graphic designing, especially using your smartphone. And in today's video we are going to learn how to design this amazing birthday flyer in this session. This video will be in two parts. I will start the process from Photopea, then I will continue in Pixellab. So if this is something you are interested in, kindly follow along and let's dive right into the video. Before we start the video, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share the video to anyone that uses Photopea and Pixellab to also get benefited from this video. Alright, so with this I'm going to start from Photopea. Then I'm going to open my Photopea. I have everything imported into the Photopea already, but then for the sake of the tutorial I'm going to start all over again. So using Photopea on your Android can be slow depending on your memory or your RAM capacity. So if this part of the video is slowed, kindly bear with me. Alright, okay, so I'm going to start afresh. Okay. So I'm going to select a template for this. So I'm going to select Instagram. I'm going to select this one. So this will be the size that we'll be using. The width will be 1080 and the height will be 1080. Then no, sorry, not this. I think it's this one rather, portrait. Yes. So I will be using 1080 by 1350 and I will set the DPI to 300. Alright, then wait till it loads. Now you see this is very small because I'm using a landscape mode. So I'm going to the layers panel and I'll unlock this layer. Right, once you unlock it you'll be able to increase the size a little bit, but let's just maintain the size. Okay, so I'm going to edit and undo what I did. Alright, so from here I would like to import the images that I used. So the images that I'm going to use in this design is just for tutorial purposes. I downloaded them from Pinterest, and then these pictures, I don't know if they are actual models or they are confidential, so please, they are just for educational purposes. Alright, so I'll click on File, Open and Place. Then sorry, let me take that again. I'll click on File and I'll click Open. I'm going to import my background first. The background I'm going to import it first. Go to my gallery and I'll look for the pins. So I'll be using this one here. I'll click on it and click Done. Now it will be imported into Photopea. So I'll just wait for it to load. Now as you can see, it has loaded. The next thing I'm going to do over here is to bring the model onto the working space rather, sorry. Then I'll click Open and Place, go to Gallery, and then I'm going to my downloads and I'll click on the model. So I'll select this one first. Alright, waiting for it to load. Now from here I'll click on the move and I'll try to reduce the size a little bit and position it to fit the lights coming from behind. Alright, I think this is cool. Then I'm going to my blend mode, and I'll change the blend mode and see which one works better. Alright, this works perfectly, but then I would like to reduce the opacity slightly. Let me bring it down to 50%. Yes, 50% is too much. Let me give it 60. Yes, I think 60 works. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to bring the other image. So I'll click on open and place, go to my files and gallery, download. I'm going to import the second image. Alright, so this one too is imported. Going to click on the move. One thing about the smartphone is that whether you click on move or not, you are still going to get access to the move tool automatically. So I'm coming to place this here lightly, then I'm going to the blend mode for this one too and make it dark a little bit. Let me change this one too. So you can keep changing it till you see the one that works perfect for you. Alright, let me just go to looking for screen. Yes, so I think the screen works here. So from here, I'm going to select my brush tool. So I'm selecting my brush, long press on it and see where the brush tool is. So the brush tool is the first one. I'm going to select my brush tool here. Alright, then I can change the size from the top here and also the flow. So I'm selecting this first. The hardness will be at 0 and the size I'll increase it. Yes, and I'll click on it again. Then with my background color black, I can now be I have to, yes, so I think this is too much. Undo. Let me reduce the size, then now paint here white. Alright, so this is how I got my background. So from here I'm just going to save this because I am done using the Photopea. But because I have already designed this, I'm not going to save this particular one. I'm going to use the first one. So just for the sake of the tutorial, this is how I achieve that effect. Alright, so if I want to save it, I'll come to File, then I'll click on here, export as this one. Yes, so I'm exporting it as JPG. Right, so from here you can select your quality, whether you want the quality to be 100% or what. You select it, change the name if you want, and you save. Alright, so see you in the second part. Alright, welcome back to Pixellab. So you get this image or the background that you have created, you get it imported into the Pixellab, and here is how you can do that. You come to this side, then you click on from gallery and you can pick the design from here. Alright, so since I have it imported already, there's no need for me to do that. Okay, so I'm going to continue the design from here. So what do I need? I need my text. So I'm going to bring my first text, which is happy birthday. So I'm coming here to text, then I'll change the color to, sorry, let me change the text first. So I'm going to type the birthday first. Alright, so the birthday, then I'll change the color to something like this. Yeah, go with the first one, then I'll bring it down. Now from here I'm going to select or choose a different font for this one. I think I don't like that font, so I'm going to use this particular font. So you can search for this font on BA font. By the way, if you want a video on how to import this font, I have a video on it already, so you see it in the description or at the top right corner. Okay, so I'm clicking on it and then I'll click OK. So here is what I am using. So I'll break it into two parts, bring it down slightly. Yeah. Okay, so from here I am going to this line spacing, this one, so, and I will reduce the line spacing slightly. Okay, this is fine, and increase the size. Check it. Now I want to change the look of this birthday slightly, so I'm going to add emboss effect to it. So come here and enable the emboss and set the intensity to 100. What else? Maybe spectacular hardness. Yes, and I'll check it. Now one problem with emboss is that whenever you applied it in Pixellab, not whenever, some of the applications have defects. Alright, so when you apply to it and you are dragging it, you see it is looking as if, yeah, it is looking like distorted. Yes, so how can you fix this? It's very simple. Just make sure it is close to each other, the distortion is not that much, something like this. Then you come to shapes, then you send the shape up here, you check, then you hide the shape. The next thing is to come to the layers panel and mark all these two and merge them. Alright, now you can see it has been merged and that is gone. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is to bring the happy part of the text. First I'm going to position this the way I want it to be. Now enlarge it slightly. Alright, so from here I'm going to type the next word, which is happy. So yes, I have it imported already, so just to save time, so this is happy and I would like to position it slightly below this one. So I'm bringing it down 1, 2, 3, and I think that's fine. Now I'm going to bring something behind the happy so that it will pop up nicely. So going to my layers panel again, then I'm going to import this, So I'll leave this one too in the description, all the resources in the description, and in the video you see password. All right, so make sure you pay close attention to the video to get the password to the resources. All right, so yes, I'll bring it below the happy, then I'll position it nicely. Going to my position and position it, sorry, nicely. All right, so with this I can enlarge the happy birthday, sorry, the birthday part, and position this one too nicely. I'll go to position and send it up. All right, bring it down slightly. Okay, so I'm going to bring the name of the model, and once again I don't know the actual name for this model. I'm just going to use a random name. All right, I'm going to my layers panel once again. I'm going to import the name. So this one, I just choose the color for the text and give it a grade, a stroke of 6. Now you can see it's not looking too well because the white from the background is reflecting or is very bright for you to see the name too well, and the design is going to be looking unprofessional. So in order to fix this, we need another background to put below the happy birthday and the name Sharon slightly. Okay, so with this one too, I'm going to my layers panel. I have them in here already, so I'm just going to bring it here. All right, so like this is fine. Then now the light is still too much for this, so I'm going to bring a shadow under this one too, so that it will pop up nicely. Okay, so with this I have this shadow coming up. This one is just a duplicated version of this resource. Then I gave it a color and place it under it. It's nothing difficult. All right, so the next thing is to add the dates and the message. All right, so first I'll start with the message, then we continue with the date. So the message is very clear. And you can see it's not showing too well. Once again, it's not showing too well, so we need a background for it. So the background here, we just come to shapes and position it right at the top of the text. Okay, position it right at the top of the shape and reduce the opacity. First, increase the radius to 2, reduce the opacity like this, and give it a color. I'm gonna give it black color, yes, and I'll give it a stroke. Just one stroke is enough, and the stroke color is going to be white. Alright, then you check. Okay, something like this is cool, but it's too dim. I'm going to the shape I created and I'll send it right under the text, the message. So as you can see now, it's popping up Then let's continue with the date. The date part, I have this resource also imported already, so I'm just going to enable it, this one. So I'll leave this one too in the description. Then the text, so these ones, they are just text, so you can add them yourself. So yeah, all right, so that is all for this design, and thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like this design. And I want to use this opportunity to say that I am open for any of my audience who has a birthday to celebrate, and they should send me a direct message. I'll leave a link to my YouTube community. Then you join, you text me directly from there. You can send me the images, your pictures rather. You can send me your pictures, then I'll use it to design and feature you in any birthday flyer video I'll be creating from today. Alright, see you next time.